vlog challenge. We're on day 4. And we'll turn the music off. So, just been into town. I have been looking for... Seriously, go away. I don't want music. So, I've got an idea in my head, and as soon as I get an idea in my head, I end up having to run with it. So, I tried on a pair of my friend's sunglasses on Wednesday, and they had blue lenses, and they looked cool. I liked them. So I've just been into town. I needed to get some little bits for my Galant, for the mass sensor, the mass airflow sensor. I needed to get some foam to make a seal so it doesn't have any air leaks in it. So picked those up, and then I kind of hit 2 birds with 1 stone and nipped into the sunglass shop to see if there were any Oakleys there with blue lenses, which would be kind of cool, because that's historically what I've had. I tend to have Oakleys. The last pair of sunglasses I've got are a pair of Ray-Bans, but hey. And yeah, there was only 2. I didn't mind them actually, they were kind of cool. But I'm going to do a little bit more searching on the internet later, and possibly go to a sunglass shop tomorrow as well. So we'll see. But on Wednesday, if you remember, on Wednesday I played tennis for 3 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours, something like that. Played tennis for a while, and it's the first time I've played for a while. And I've got a blister on my. Come on, take the ticket. Thank you. I had a blister on my foot, or ended up with a blister on my foot. I'm not quite sure where it came from or how it got there, because it seemed to be a delayed onset of a blister, and I'm not entirely sure now, because it's a delayed onset. I'm not entirely sure whether it was a blister or not. I think it might be a bruised bone or something. So I was going to skip the gym today because of it, but just been listening to Mr. Tim Ferriss on the Tim Ferriss Show, and he's interviewing Chris Summer, who's the ex-US gymnastics coach, gymnasticsbodies.com, which is part of the website that inspired one of my friends, Ashley Callum, to write the Complete Calisthenics book. Awesome website, awesome book, even really cool book. And here we go. Make sure I don't hit anybody. After you, sir. Thank you very much. And they were talking about stretching and strength training and everything like that. So I am now definitely going to go to the gym because I want to do my stretches again. So I tend to stretch as often as I can. I don't do as much as I should, but listening to that podcast has just reminded me that I need to go and not skip it, basically. So I'm going to head over to the gym in a minute. Yeah, I'm going to head over to the gym in a minute. Crumbs, what is going on? Wow. Ambulance, save me! So, I'm heading over to the gym. I'm going to do some the stretches that I've been doing. I've been doing some shoulder dislocates, which is holding a broom handle and holding it overhand grip, starting over in front by your feet, taking it up over your head, dislocating your shoulder, or it feels like, it doesn't feel like that, but so going up over your head and then down your back and then lifting it back up again. So that's a shoulder dislocate, and you can do that with both grips as well, so overhand grip and underhand grip. And then the other one would be a, I don't know what it's called, it's like a rear shoulder raise. So you hold it down the back, but you get your hands closer together, and you literally just lift your arms up behind your back, holding this broom handle or the dowel or a barbell, a really light barbell. Don't use any weight to it. So things like that. So that's one of the things I've been doing, because years of playing tennis has tightened up my shoulder, my right shoulder in particular. Is particularly tight to the rotator cuff, so I've been trying to clear that up a little bit. So that's one of the stretches I do. I try and foam roll my back and my shoulders as much as I can as well. What that does is there's quite a bit of chatter about whether that's actually beneficial or not. I don't think it's hurtful. Not hurtful. I don't think it is detrimental. But whether it's worth spending the time on it, I don't know. But while I'm kind of lying there, I tend to roll my back as well, to roll my shoulders out. So that's one of the other things. So touching your toes, so like a pike stretch, feet out straight, legs out straight, and then just curling your back over. I need to do some more Jefferson curls, which are like a straight leg deadlift, but you're literally curling down from the top rather than bending over from the waist. You start bending over from the top, and you kind of curl your back down. Again, using a barbell, holding a barbell, and the idea is to get the barbell down to either to the floor or past the floor. So if you're standing on a box, then you try and get that barbell to get past the floor. So that's really good for mobility and stretching, and flexibility and strength. So that's another stretch that I've been trying to do as much as I can. And then shoulder rotator cuff stretches. So same thing, holding the bar and just stretching it out. So holding the, which way is it? Just holding like that. So the bar's down your outside of your arm, and then forcing it over. So it's stretching up here. And do that one a fair bit. Any other stretches? There are a handful. If you grab the Complete Calisthenics book from Amazon, they're all listed on there. That's Ashley's book, which I did all the photography for. Awesome book, a really cool book. And I think the only stretch that I do that's not in there is the Jefferson curl. I think, are the pike pulses in there? I think they are. Anyway, it's very, very cool. So I am going to go to the gym. I'm going to see if I can do, it'll probably completely destroy me, an hour of stretching, because the blister / bruise on my foot is slightly, not entirely sure what it's doing. It makes it painful. It's definitely going to be painful to run or row. It's not been too bad walking around town looking for my sunglasses. Which has been kind of cool. I did find a pair. They were a really cool pair, but the frames weren't. Well, the frames were plastic, and they were like translucent, so they didn't look. I don't know. They looked a little bit too casually sporty. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have a look on the website anyway to see if we can see anything else. That is wobbling a lot. So that's a new iPhone mount that I've got, which I've stuck to the windscreen so that I can do these in-car videos, in-car vlogs. Mr. Dom Bauer does these a lot. Dom, what do you use? What suction cup thing do you use? Because this one wobbles, or maybe it's just the car. Oh my god, maybe the car's wobbling too much. I need to get better suspension. Anyway, what on earth am I going on about? We have so gym tonight. I've got the mass airflow sensor for the Galant to fit. Now I've got the foam, so I'm going to make a nice foam gasket so that there's no air leaks on that. It's going to be kind of cool. I wonder what song's playing. Ah, a bit of Genesis. Anyway, so yeah, that's going to get done, so I'm going to put that on when I get back. I've made about 30 turkey burgers this morning. If you pop on my Instagram, there's a video of all the mince and everything popped up. So I'll have a couple of those this evening for dinner, and then tomorrow I'm going to hit the gym, finish off the Galant, see if I can get that running really smoothly now now I've got the new MAF. The guy who I got the MAF sensor from has also got a exhaust manifold and an inlet manifold, which would be kind of cool. They would be very, very useful and helpful to get, so if I can grab hold of those. Stay there, dude, thank you very much. But other than that, I might even play some Destiny tonight. Might even play some Destiny. Although I've got to play the guitar. I've not played the guitar for a couple of days. Guitar first. Definitely. So, yeah, anyway, if you are interested on the fitness side of things and the gymnastic training, the podcast was the Tim Ferriss Show. So if you search for the Tim Ferriss Show on iTunes, that podcast will show up. And the interview is with Christopher Summer, and there's 2 interviews on there. The latest one is literally the latest podcast, but that's the second interview he's done, and the first one was probably 2 or 3 months ago, so you can scroll back easily and find that. So yeah, there we go. And I will speak to you tomorrow, maybe when I'm heading off to the sunglasses shop. We'll see.